From gazing on the northern lights to soaking in a geothermal pool. Surrounded by volcanic landscapes, Iceland demonstrates the incredible power of nature at every turn. This country has its own charm that makes it one of the best destinations for your vacations. Impressive history, volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, and black sand beaches are some of the wonders Iceland can offer you. If you're planning a trip to this incredible country and want to know where the best places to visit in Iceland are, look no further. In this video, we've compiled the legendary sights of this country, as well as some hidden gems. But before we get started, subscribe to YesMa Travel and turn on notifications. Number 1. Snæfellsjökull. Snæ means snow. Fells meaning is a mountain. And jökull means glacier. This place has a volcano topped by a glacier and is 700,000 years old. Snæfellsjökull National Park is a free to enter and is the only park that runs from the seacoast to the top of the mountains. Driving around the tip of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula, you'll pass the fishing villages of Hellisander, Riff and Olavsvik, which are all worth a visit. Museums, a theater company, and whale watching trips are what you'll find at these historical fishing villages. Snæfellsjökull National Park is also an ideal place to visit if you are a lover of birds. Most of the wildlife in this place are birds. So when you visit this park, you will see a great variety of bird species living among these volcanic landscapes. Number 2. Vatnajökull. Vatnajökull is the largest national park in Europe. It was established on June 7, 2008, covering an area of 14,141 square kilometers, or approximately 14% of Iceland. This park is the result of the union of the Vatnajökull Glacier and the former Jökulsárgljúfur and Skaftafell parks. In Vatnajökull, you can witness the perfect interaction between ice and fire, so present in Icelandic landscapes. Number 3. Thingvellir. This park has an area of 237 square kilometers. Its date of creation was 1928. UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site in 2004 because of the historical importance it represents. The park is almost a sanctuary for Icelandic citizens because, in the 10th century, most issues of society had their discussion and solution there. It is known for hosting the Alþing, one of the oldest parliaments in the world. Another reason people like to go to Thingvellir is because there are places where you can walk through chasms, where you have the impression that you're literally walking between continents. That's because Thingvellir sits on the mid-Atlantic fault. It's a massive tectonic plate boundary, and it splits Iceland literally in half. This rift is the space between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. Number 4. Westfjords. Iceland's sweeping spectrum of superlative nature comes to a dramatic climax in the Westfjords, where mass tourism disappears. Hornstrandir Nature Reserve is one of Europe's last true wilderness areas. It's a fantastic destination for hiking, with challenging terrain and excellent opportunities for spotting Arctic foxes, seals, whales and teeming bird life. At Rauasander on the Latrabjarg Peninsula, you will find a stunning beach with shades of pink and red sands stretching out ahead of you. Dinjandi is the most dramatic waterfall in the Westfjords. The bumpy drive to it is famous for incredible views. You'll see how the falls are the catchment area for runoff from the peaks and inland valleys all around. Number 5. Reykjavik. The capital of the country and its most populated city. Around 190,000 inhabitants. Most of the cultural activities take place in this city. Reykjavik is the house of the spectacular Harpa glass building, where you can attend concerts and conferences. On its main street, Laugavegur, shopping is the main attraction. If you simply want to enjoy a walk, you can stroll along the shores of Lake Jorn. You will love to see the colorful houses traditionally built with wood, in the purest Icelandic style. If you like temples, you can see the Frikirkjan Church and appreciate its neo-Gothic style. Also, you can visit the Lutheran Cathedral in Hallgrímskirkja. From there you can get to know the most emblematic streets and buildings of the city. If you like art, you can attend one of the exhibitions at the Reykjavik Art Museum, the House of Parliament, with a name so hard to pronounce that we wouldn't dare. It's located in the center of Reykjavik. This is a beautiful classical structure from the 19th century. Here you will find the oldest public garden in the country. Number 6. Húsavík. The town of the whales. Here you can find northern bottlenose whales, killer whales, and humpbacks. If you are lucky, you might even see a blue whale. This town is also a place to watch puffins. Iceland is home to most of the population of these birds. In the Atlantic region, if you want to enjoy the spectacle offered by the Icelandic sky, you can't miss this town. You can marvel at both the midnight sun in summer and the northern lights in winter. Number 7. Borgarnes. Borgarnes is on a peninsula on the coast, with a population of 2,000 inhabitants. Tourism has developed here because this town is between Reykjavik and the Snæfellsjökull National Park. Borgarnes is a service and product sales center, which encourages visitors. This city has a whole museum dedicated to the world of children and childhood during the 20th century in Iceland. In Borgarnes, you can also visit the Settlement Center. This museum explains the Iceland settlement process from the Icelandic sagas of the 13th and 14th centuries. Number 8. Hofen. This small town is a fishing port located in the southeast of Iceland and has a small population. From this city, you can see the largest glacier in Europe, the Vatnajökull, located in the Vatnajökull National Park. You can visit the Hofen Glacier Museum, where you can see displays about the most exciting explorers and learn about their thrilling adventures. You can also visit abandoned Viking village, which is very close to the fishing town of Hofen. The truth is, it is not really authentic. It was built for a TV series, which finally did not take place at all. But if you are a traveler, such minor details will not disrupt your sense of adventure. Number 9. Vik. Vik is a small village situated 200 kilometers from the capital and is the southernmost town in the country. It has only 400 inhabitants. In front of this village, you can find one of the most beautiful and famous black sandy beaches in Iceland. While in Vik, you cannot miss two waterfalls, Skogafoss and Seljalandsfoss, where you can actually walk on a trail that leads all the way behind this stunning waterfall. Number 10. Grundarfjörður. Grundarfjörður is the ideal place if you want to be surrounded by the calm of nature. It has the most iconic landscapes of the country. One of the most famous mountains in the country rests here. It was one of the filming locations for Game of Thrones. specifically seasons 6 and 7. When you visit the majestic mountain Kirkjufell, it's a sure bet you will see the activity of the aurora borealis. This town is a perfect place for hiking enthusiasts, as it has trails for all levels. You can follow the Grundarfjörður Harbor's footpath and enjoy its famous views. Iceland truly is a dream destination. Majestic mountains, spectacular glaciers, volcanic landscapes, and breathtaking waterfalls. Iceland is a fantastic place to enjoy your next trip to Europe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and click subscribe. Thanks for watching.